Yo, yo, what's good? It's your boy Sama, aka CJ, aka Junior Brinks, aka The Chuckster. Back at you live with another episode of Sippin with Chuck. What's good? It's episode 14 out here, big dog. 1 second, though, 1 second. I know it has been a minute. Damn, that's good. Like, really good. Like, really, really good. I just threw that together. This is Crown Vanilla with the summer white, was it white peach Red Bull? Red Bull sponsor me. Um, and some cranberry juice. And I gotta say, this is so delicious just off the whim of just me throwing some juices together with liquor. Um, like, you ever done that? Like, you ever just put some stuff together, like, randomly? Like, I think, honestly, I get it from my pops. Like, when I was younger, like, my dad used to mix, like, juices together. He doesn't really drink for real, but he used to put, like, juices together. And so, like, I realized when I was younger, I started to put juices together. I would be mixing, like, Kool-Aid and orange juice or, like, apple juice and, like, cranberry juice. And then they made cran and apple. And I was like, oh, snap. But, like, I would just be mixing juices together, like, all the time just because, and it would be delicious. So like hold on. Because I know I haven't done it in a while. Hold on, I gotta hit y'all with the double time. Damn, that's good. That's so good, man. Crown sponsor me. Red Bull sponsor me. Okay, do that because it'll be great. But I used to really go ahead and just mix all the juices together. I used to do it with food too, actually. I used to mix like eggs and chili together. Okay, don't knock it until you try it. All right, it it was really good. So welcome to episode 14. We are here to talk about again the usual whatever I feel like, but we're gonna start with a little weekend recap. Now, I don't know about y'all. I'm not really a fan. Like, I don't celebrate the 4th of July, the holiday per se. I celebrate the fact that I get to grill, drink beer, and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? So my youngest brother came down to visit me with his friend, and we were supposed to go to Florida. We didn't go to Florida. Okay. Reason why we didn't go to Florida is because I was sick of rain. I get it. Florida is like on and off rain. It'll downpour for like 30 seconds and it'll stop. And then it'll do it again for another 30 seconds or maybe an hour. Then it'll stop. Like, mm-mm. I'm cool. Okay. I was sick of rain. As much as I wanted to go down there, I was just tired of rain, bro. Like, I'm tired of rain. It was super sunny here, and I left it up to them. I was like, hey, you guys want to go down in a potential of a whole bunch of rain? Do y'all want to kick it in the sun? Like, I don't care what we do. Like, I would, if they would be like, yeah, let's go, then cool. Actually, we were on the way, right? Morning of, we're on the way. And my brother is like, hey, it just makes more sense to do stuff here because it's sunny and I ain't got to worry about rain. I was like, all right, cool. So that's what we did. When I say I forgot what it was like to be like the college age again, I call it the college age, like, cause that's what it is. I ain't gonna disclose his age to y'all because I don't care. Like, I'm not doing that. But the cats kept me out, man. Them cats kept me out so long, all each nights, and I honestly was tired. Good lord, I was just running around. Now it was a great time, and it was a great time to have them here. But I was tired. I was like, God, I need to go to sleep. So we did a whole bunch of stuff. Let's just say we did a bunch of stuff. I drank a lot. This is me personally. I definitely drank a lot. I was gonna do it anyway, whether I went to Florida or not. But I drank a lot. We kicked it. We had a good time. He said he had a good time, so that was cool. It was cool, man. It was cool. Um, After that, when they left on Sunday, I didn't do anything. Mm-mm. Couldn't ask me to lift nothing, do nothing, go where, nowhere. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. I sat and did absolutely nothing. All right. I needed to chill out because I forgot what it was like to be running around like that. And then I had a thought. I was like, damn, am I old? Am I old now? And I was like, wait, I'm not old. Not yet. Not yet. I'm still young. Pretty young. Kinda. I'm just not that young anymore. Like I know I'm not that. That was crazy. Great time. Um yeah. So let's see. Let's get into it today, man. You know what we gonna talk about? We do what we normally do. We talk about whatever I want. Again, talk about whatever I feel like it. I'm gonna take a Joe Budden line here. So guys, where do we want to start? Oh wait, it's just me. Oh yeah, that drink. I'm sorry. I am not gonna lie. I had to start the second take. I done took like 17 sips. Honestly, this is just really really good. This right, I might be holding this one today. Okay, I'm taking sips. Oh man, cause that is so good, so good. Oh yeah, that's right. So let's get to the nitty gritty. First off, I know this might be late on reporting this, but Ronin Warriors is getting a sequel. When I tell you Ronin Warriors was like one of my favorites, even though like it came out like in the was it the 80s? It came out before, I was born, but I was like I watched it still as a kid in the early 2000s. And that joint, it was always fire to me. The toys, I got almost all the toys. I think one of my best friends back in the day, he had like I think he had the blue one. He had the blue one. I had like the green one and the red one, but he had the blue one and the no, I had the green one and the light blue one. He had the red one and the dark blue one. And I'd be like, bro, can I just get all of them? We used to trade toys so much. Like, you sit there, you have friends, and you be like, hey, man, let me get that toy. Or you trade or whatever. Or, like, you go to your friend's house, and you're like, ah, man, I'm just going to take this one. And the next time you come to my house, I'm pretty sure you're just going to take one of my toys. Cool. And then you go to each other's house afterwards, and you be like, oh, shit, you stole my fucking toy. And then you fight for a little bit. And then you're like, all right, we're cool. All right, cool. I'll keep it. I want this one anyway. And you be like, yeah, cool. I want that one. And it's just a great time, right? That was me. That was literally me and one of my best friends in elementary school. We used to take each other's shit and just fight about it later, and just do a whole bunch of cool shit. We were kind of bad though. Like what in the world? We were kind of bad kids, but not really. We were great kids. It was just that's just the stuff we used to do, right? But Ronin Warriors is getting a sequel. It is getting a super dope sequel. And I can't wait until it come out because it's one of the classics. And on top of that, I found this super wow, yeah, now I'm thinking about the weekend, right? I found this random anime event like thing that was going on. Um it was like anime and like comic stuff, I guess, too, cuz were selling like action figures and selling like artwork and a new board game. And my brother's friend actually started playing the board game with the chick, and he beat her. He beat her actually. So I thought that was kind of tight. But they had so many figures. I got my dad a Darth Vader figure and then the dude, it was like, this is one nobody ever really has. This one, I was like, oh, that makes it even better because I want to get him this figure. This is dope. Like it's dope. My dad's a huge Darth Vader fan, and it's dope. It was fire. So that whole little convention thing that we went to was the time. It was a vibe. It was a fucking vibe. Um, yeah, man, it's so dope. So like the Ronin Warriors and me thinking about the toys, it just reminded me of that convention because they had like a whole bunch of like action figures, Transformers. I didn't see any Power Rangers. Well, yes, I did, but not like a ton of Power Rangers. You know what I mean? Like I didn't see like a ton of like figures that I'd be like, oh, I need this. You know what I mean? But I saw a lot of just very very nostalgic figures. I saw a lot of Dragon Ball figures. Of course, everybody always has Dragon Ball figures. But I saw a Voltron. Granted, there was only like two of them on the table. Now I was trying to look for the rest because I was like, ain't no way you're only here with like the yellow and black Voltron figures. My guy, we need more. I need all five because if he had all five there, well, I was gonna spend that money. I was gonna get all five right then and there. They also had a lot of retro gaming system stuff, retro games. There was plenty of those, but again, one of the games I was looking for, they didn't have, and I wasn't about to buy Rock Band 2 because we were talking about Rock Band, but I wasn't about to buy Rock Band 2 and not have the instruments and just have the game. That would have been a giant waste, right? Um, but yeah. So thinking about that, sequel coming out, it just made me go back and think about the figures and stuff like that. It brought a lot to from my childhood, like, and how much I love this anime and the figures that I had that came with it. Yeah. So we got more anime coming out that I found dope, or I find dope. Found. Togen Anki, July 11th, and Rising of the Shield Hero season 4 just dropped. Those are some of the ones. There's another anime where I can't pronounce his name. Starts with a G. It came out last week, last week. Gaku something. Basically, what they did was they dropped my boy and framed him and dropped him into a pit. Now, I'm not gonna say too many spoilers, but it's in the trailer. Like, they drop into a pit, high society, and now he's down here with a whole bunch of like just cats and like, I guess, like mutated beings or something. I haven't started watching it because I'm one of those people, like, when new anime comes out, I like to binge the whole thing. I'm not trying to sit here and wait. Like, I think the last anime that I actually watched weekly was Dandadan. And that's because I think by episode 3, I was like, you know what, let me just watch it. And then after that, I was like, dang, they got me. Like, I was so hooked. And that new season's out as well. I'm waiting this time because I refuse to be stuck in suspense. I did the same thing with Solo Leveling when the second season dropped. I said I refuse to be stuck in suspense. I just did not want to do it. So that's what I did. I waited till it finished. That's what I'm going to do with Don to Don. And that's probably what I'm about to do with this other one. But I won't wait too long because now I'm kind of like behind on some shows. And I need to catch up a little bit, right? So we got those, right? Just jumping back, with some stuff. Oh yeah, the Batman 2 script is finished. Yay. The Old Guard 2, the second movie, dropped. I'm going to watch it and have a review. When I go do watch Superman, I'm gonna come back with a review for that because I do want to have a serious review about that. Medea's Destination Wedding. Why are we still making Medea movies? Like, I get it, it works, cool. I'm not gonna see that. Sandman came back out on Netflix. I liked the first season, and I realized, I guess Netflix realized it too. I never finished the last episode, apparently. Or no, I did finish the last episode. They came out with an extra episode for whatever reason. And now they got the second season. Now, why is it only 2 seasons? I don't know. However, this will take me, and I be all over the place with my thoughts sometimes. But this will take me to why is there no more The Magicians? I know The Magicians was before COVID, and then like COVID probably fucked everything up. I need The Magicians to come back out. I need another season, and I need you to cast me. Also, James Gunn, I need you to cast me. Also, Russo brothers, I need you to cast me. I need y'all to put me in these superhero films so I can knock that off the checklist. Again, Red Bull sponsor me, Crown sponsor me because it's delicious. I'm really good at doing that. I'm really good at doing it. That's actually crazy. Because I'm now realizing like how I can just talk about a subject and then go back in anyways. But yeah, man, like I need another Magician season. Like, I could go back and binge watch the whole thing again, but it's just gonna make me mad because I mean, like, I know what happens already, and the best thing about that series was the fact that I was always caught off guard. Like, immediately I was caught off guard. Now I think if I rewatch it, I have to watch it and show it to somebody, just so I could like relive it again. So yeah. Oh, and then Squid Games. I never finished season 2. I know. Season 3 is out, but I'm going to watch season 2. Well, I'm watching season 2 to catch up. And then I'm going to watch season 3 and we'll talk about it. So far season 2 is ooh, my boy was, yeah, he was trying. What else is there to talk about today? Man, we're stuck on TV shows right now. Oh, let's go back into the movies, man, cuz this is a thing that's been on my mind. Just very recently I was watching the Star Wars in order, the films. Now I didn't watch all the films, but I watched like the main ones, right? The numbered. I call them the numbered films. Okay? And it just dawned on me that I was like, "Hey, I haven't ordered what my favorite films are. Like I do think some are better than the others, right? So, in order, we're going to go down this little list here, right? In order, my favorite Star Wars films are Episode 3, Episode 5, Episode 1, Episode 4, Episode 2, and then Episode 6. Now, I left out 7 through 9 because I hate all of those. I watched them, yes, because I am a completionist. I like to complete things. Like whenever I start like a Marvel marathon for an entire week and a half, which I have done several times, I will watch all the films in order, in timeline order, like that they're supposed to be in. And when the new ones come out, I wait till it drops and then be like, oh, all right, cool. Now I can just add these to my list when I'm watching all these films, right? I watch those. I watched all the Star Wars films the same way, in order. And then sometimes I'll watch like the Rogue One movie in between because it just adds that extra dramatic effect. But I watch those. And then I watch Rogue One and then I watch the Han Solo movie because why? Because I could. And then I finish Andor because that's a great fucking series, bro. That was a great series, right? Anyways. But yeah, so these are my favorite films in order. Reasons why: Episode 3, when Anakin is going to the dark side, it's insane. Killing Mace Windu was also insane. But that was like the epic battle between Obi-Wan and Anakin, and the showdown in the Obi-Wan series was great too. But that scene, like that whole fight scene, when I was a kid going to see that, when I saw that in theaters, I saw that in theaters with my group of friends, and I think my dad was there. Dang, my dad was there. Was my dad there? I know my dad was there. Matthew's dad might have been there too. I know we all saw it. That's all I know. I just know we all saw it when it came out in theaters, right? I was a kid. And I was just in awe. Like they was really not boxing, but it was lightsabers. But they was really fighting in that joint. So I was super excited. Anakin was still a dummy. Like, you're dumb, bro. Like you killed your wife. Like you did that. You did that yourself. No, like it's you did that, right? I said episode 5 next because the whole no, it can't be Luke. I am your father. No, like that was that's really the reason why. Episode 1, Darth Maul is a beast. I don't care what you say. I hate how Qui-Gon died and didn't get much shine, but I mean, like, he was in the whole film, yes. But when they actually got to box, I get it. It's a prequel movie. When they got to boxing and Qui-Gon dies, I get it. It's for plot, for the story. Anakin, Obi-Wan, build it up, blah, blah, blah. But I needed more. I just wish I had more of Qui-Gon. Like, I liked the green lightsabers more than anything because of that. But Darth Maul was a beast. The rest of the films was pretty obvious, episode 4, or original, where it started. It was a good film. I liked it a lot. Episode 2, fighting on the planet, just a whole bunch of Jedi, a whole bunch of droids. Clone Wars started the great Clone Wars series, which is a very good series. If you've never seen it in your life, what are you doing? And then episode 6, because episode 6 was like kind of like the conclusion before they had made all these extra movies with Rey Skywalker. Oh, Rey Skywalker is so dumb. Whatever, right? All that shit. Great. But yeah, that was it. That's yeah, man, those some great films. I'm telling you, this is gonna make me sleep like a baby. Like a baby. Anywho, that's all I got for y'all today. I'm gonna finish this. And I'm gonna let y'all go. Now I'm gonna go to sleep. Till next time. Make good decisions. Have a good day, night, whenever you're listening to this. Peace out.